What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. I'm here. Happy Friday. We got to talk about Jeremy Lin. I was meaning to do a video on this. One of my subscribers hit me up in the comment section saying, hey, man, you got to talk about this Root article with Jeremy Lin. So I decided I might as well give it, I'm going to give it the old Uncle Hotep try. I was meaning to talk about because I didn't watch the Kenyon Martin video. Now, if you haven't heard the story, Kenyon Martin is flipping out because Jeremy Lin has dreadlocks. That's it. There's no punchline. Jeremy Lin has dreadlocks. And there's certain, I don't know, African Americans have sort of claimed the dreadlocks, and I don't know why. Like, when I was coming up, this is a recent thing. This is a recent thing since, I want to say, since the Lil Wayne era. Now, blacks want to act like they've been wearing dreadlocks this whole time they've been in America. Now it's a cultural thing. Y'all wasn't wearing dreadlocks before 2000. I want to hear nothing about it. The only people that was wearing dreadlocks is the people from the islands. Now all y'all are saying, "Oh, we wear dreadlocks as a cultural thing." I don't want to hear that shit. I'm telling you the real African American history, Black American history, the Akata history. Take it from me. This is a recent thing. They all claiming dreadlocks. Now y'all mad because the Asian man got dreadlocks. Now there's always been a close admiration between Asians and blacks, or a mismatch of the cultures. Like, I was growing up, we all I didn't know any black kid that didn't watch Kung Fu Theater on Saturday. I didn't know any. They watch every. Five Deadly Venoms, the Ninja Clan, all them. Watched it religiously. Didn't go out and practice. You know what I mean? I think Chimes, you knew how to fight back then because they used to watch Kung Fu Theater. And now you see it today, China and Asian, they love them some basketball. They love some basketball Americans. Stephon Marbury went over to China, and he's a superstar making movies. They're giving him Academy Awards over in China. So there's always been this mismatch of cultures. And that's fine. But today, in the Shines, in the Roots of the world, the Huffington Post of the world, the cultural appropriations of the world, it's not fine anymore. Now people are mad. They're mad at Jeremy Lin because he got dreadlocks. Y'all cannot claim dreadlocks. Y'all didn't invent. I don't even think you Negroes invented dreadlocks. You know what I mean? I'm sure dreadlocks have been before the Akata has been on this continent. Let's be real here. It's so y'all so fraudulent. Let's see what this Shine got to say, man.
So, my last post, man, do I need to remind this damn boy that his last name Lin? Come on, man, let's stop this, man. These people, man.
These people.
There was no way possible, man, he would have made it on one of our teams, man, with that bullshit going on his head, man. Come on, man. Somebody really need to tell him, all right, bro, we get it. We get it, you want to be black. We get it. But the last name is Lin. All right? I'm out. See, I done ruffled a few of y'all fellas, so good. Take y'all comments to the bank and see what they give y'all for them. That's what I think about him first and foremost. But that man grown. That man can rock whatever hairstyle he want to rock. That don't mean I have to like it or agree with it. Second of all, I'm grown. I can say whatever I want to say about whatever I want to say it about. Ain't about race, ain't about none of that. like grow up, people. It was a joke, but I don't like it. I don't agree with it. So it is what it is. I love it. I'm having a fabulous Wednesday, man. Y'all do the same.
First, it's not about race. Then you make it about race. First, you made it about race. Then you say it's not about race. Kenyon. Now, Kenyon Martin was a good NBA player. I just want to add that. You know what I mean? New Jersey Nets for the majority of his NBA career. I thought he went somewhere else after that. But I don't think he played too much longer after that. But he was a good. Him and Jason Kidd, they made the finals a few times. Got blown out. Got swept. I can't blame him. They had Keith Van Horn with him. He was trash. But let me read some of this Shines article. Former NBA star and real ass ninja Kenyon Martin channel our sentiments. Who is R? Mr. Michael Huff, Michael Harriet, whatever your goddamn name is, and reflected the old African proverb, base passed down by the ancestors and stored in the souls of black folks, and loose lace translates certain shit you just don't do. What is that? Do I need to remind this damn boy that it's, I'm not going to read it. This is what he just said in the video. You know, he says, you want to be black, we get it. Speak for yourself, Kenyon. I don't get it at all. I have some journalistic questions that need answering before I'm on board with this. What? Specifically, nigga, what? This is one of the rare times that the Negro Constitution declares that it is okay to use the N-word. It clearly states in the section of the second section B of the Second Amendment that one can ask, nigga, what? Someone talks about your mama, you're eating grits, and someone asks if you want sugar. I can't stand these people. Non-black people wear dreadlocks. Where did he get this done? Did he go to a salon? Was it in somebody's kitchen? Oh, I forgot. He plays in Brooklyn, New York. You can get anything in Brooklyn. You can buy a rocket launcher, a velvet photo of a Martin Luther King Jr. shaking hands with Tupac, or Chinese dreadlocks all on the same block. I bet you a sister did his hair, Mr. Harriet. Let's be real here. When did this idea just come to him, or he had been waiting his entire life for this moment? I bet he saw this fine dark-skinned girl one day who wouldn't pay him any attention, partly because there's no way she believed him when he told her he played in the NBA. Weeks later, he probably saw that the same girl with a tall black dude that locks down his back. That's when he got the idea. Bro, you played for the Knicks and the Nets. That's barely in the NBA. Come on, man. This is where, you know, this website is so trashy. You know what I mean? Anybody making an NBA is talented as far as basketball, whether with the Knicks or the Nets or, you know what I mean, or the fucking Sacramento Kings. In the NBA is in the NBA. You know what I mean? A Knicks player can take your girl, Mr. Harriet, or a Nets player for that matter. Saying they're barely in the NBA. Come on, man. Let's not be ridiculous here. I know I think you want to make it half serious and not serious in the article, but your point you're trying to make is serious, because you don't want to look like a true dickhead that you are, being crying over another grown man getting dreadlocks in his hair. I can't stand you people, man. How did he do this? It's not hard to grow black dreadlocks. You just grow your hair and twist it. That's it. But is there a special molecular material that non-black people add to their hair to get it to lock? It always looks like they just spackled it together with spit and hot dog water when I see it. That's it. This guy, like, is this guy serious with this shit? It's just hair. Like, y'all act like you got special Negro hair and only can do dreadlocks. Y'all act like black people haven't put tons of chemicals in their hair to do stuff with. You act like tons of people don't get weaves and everything else in their hair to make it look a certain way. Like, what difference? Black people are the last people to talk about putting stuff in their hair. We are the absolute last people that can talk about putting stuff in their hair. Just because you can do it naturally in your hair, and somebody might have to add some beeswax to it, and it made no difference. Who told Jeremy Lin this was okay? I feel a little bit sorry for Lin because he obviously doesn't have any friends. I have friends who are Asian, white, and many other ethnicities. I do. Okay, if you don't believe me, just play along for a minute. I don't believe you, because I don't. Why would they even be friends with people that talk like this, man? You're being ridiculous. If one of them came to me and said, "Mike, what do you think about me getting dreadlocks?" He'd probably have to wait 34 minutes, 5 minutes before I recover from debilitating stomach cramps from laughing so hard. Then I explained to him the history of the hairstyle, the culture behind it, and why dreadlocks aren't just some shit you do your hair willy-nilly. Y'all making this bullshit up. I'm sorry. There is no history of of dreadlocks. I swear to God. If you look back in the history of American history, did you see a whole bunch of African Americans with dreadlocks in their hair in the 60s, the 40s, the 50s? No, you didn't see it. You didn't see it at all. You only saw it in African Americans until Lil Wayne came along. You guys are so full of shit. Until them cats down Miami in South Florida start doing their hair like that, nobody in America, black people, it was not the wave in Black America. It wasn't. You had cats go to college and then they get it done, maybe like the 90s and stuff like that. But from the 90s on 2000, that's when it started. All before that, no, it was not. Come on, y'all, you're fooling yourselves. You might have a certain person that did it, but it wasn't even the majority. It wasn't even close. And this is where the bullshit comes, man. Listen. Can y'all believe this shit he's about to say? I tell him that it means something. Dreads are a subtle protest and a personal bit of empowerment in a culture that strips away every part of your heritage, down to your hair follicles. I tell him that for some reason it's a religious experience. I explain to him that it's the height of privilege and disrespect to appropriate all of that because he thinks it looks cute. But perhaps the most important is why. Why though? And Jesus, I would like to know. You know, people didn't get dreadlocks. They just look dreadlocks to get some. They try to give some girls. You know what I mean? Girls like that shit. I mean, whatever. But it wasn't a form of the subtop protest like the Afro in the '60s. You know, the black women that were in the Black Panther movement, they had the Afros. They did that as a protest against, you know, European standards of beauty. So they just rocked their Afro. That was a subtop protest. You shines out here getting dreadlocks is not a protest against any type of establishment in America. You guys are sitting up here. What it is just jealousy. You know, I think a lot of times when blacks see somebody else do something, then they get jealous or something like that. Like, we can't have anything. Like what do you mean we can't have anything? I mean, in my mind, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. You know, I don't care. I don't care. Y'all so afraid that, you know, then y'all be afraid that there's so many whites would get dreadlocks, then they won't never acknowledge y'all starting dreadlock wave in America. Like, who cares? It will never even get to that. But here y'all sitting there crying. Oh my gosh, man. Jeremy Lin, wear your dreadlocks. Kenya Martin, shut the hell up, man. Just go back to what you was doing, man. Nobody cares, man. Like he said, he a grown man. He can do what he want. He don't have to like it. Of course, you don't have to like it. And of course, you can make a video or whatnot. But you have to expect the kickback you get, the feedback you got. But man, as much style black people have stole. And let's get it clear. Stole, borrowed, however you want to pull it. Having somebody else wear dreadlocks, especially in the Asians, we have no right to be mad. It's just that simple. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotep. Peace.